All right, guys, LevelMDiecast bringing you a special edition today. We are going full on 100% top to bottom through the entire collection for 2022. This is an anniversary special for my channel. I appreciate you joining. Hope you enjoy what you're about to see, and maybe grab a bag of popcorn or whatever, because it's going to be a little bit. So go ahead and start your engines. We're going to start now. All right, guys, we are down here in room 164. We are going to kick this off. We are going to start from one side, and we are going to move our way all the way through. Got a couple of display cases up here. These got my Ken toys in there. These are all plastic. I do have some other stuff in here. We got some Russian stuff here. This guy's pretty cool. Diecast Master, some green light. Way. This is a Chinese knockoff of some very high quality diecast, but it is fully functional. Does everything you'd expect it to do as a crane. Got some other stuff down here. Got some green light. Couple of convoys. You guys have seen me crack open or review most of this stuff. I used to own 2 Isuzu Impulses, so that's the only diecast of Isuzu Impulse that I have. It's a pretty cool piece, though. Pretty cool piece. Next case over here is pretty much just convoys. Matchbox. Couple of muscle machines. Dragsters on the top. Rolling through. Couple Hot Wheels here and there. I do have some of the higher end Matchbox collectible military things in there as well, because you don't want to put those in the jammer cases. So, and then we got some Hot Wheel stuff here, some other Matchbox cabs. So, little bit of rando, but not too much rando. This is the first acrylic case we're going to cover. This is the Rapid Rescue, whatever they call that guy now, and the Fire Eater. I haven't been collecting Hot Wheels all that often, or all that long, I should say. So those are the variations I have thus far. Moving over here, a couple more castings I collect. Corvette, convertible. Got the Rams. Still moving some stuff around in here, so that's why you'll see a little bit of empty space here and there, but there won't be much. There won't be much. Underneath that case, I do have some more Hot Wheels down here. Some Black Walls, some Ultra Hots. Looking pretty good. I like some weird castings. This is the 30s case, I guess you could call it. Pretty much just Hot Wheels. So Auburns, Bugattis, 540Ks, Cadillac, Talbot, all that good stuff there. And then on the other side of that case, I do have all the Hot Wheels Ferraris. Don't really do the more modern Ferraris. I do all the older Ferraris and stuff like that. One of the things about my Hot Wheels that I collect is everything is based off the Ultra Hots wheel. So if it came with that wheel, I'll probably collect the casting. Probably. Down here on the bottom, these are my Dynamites and Mini-Max. Some of my favorite stuff. I do love construction trucks. And I like, oddball stuff, especially Z Toys. So pretty happy to have these guys. The Dynamites are much, much later production. The Mini-Max are really where the quality and the good stuff is at. And then I got this cool Bronco right there as well. On the opposite side over there, I do have a long hauler, a couple more Mini-Max I just picked up. Another casting I collect is the XJ220. So I got a couple of those up there, looking pretty good, pretty good. Moving over to the closet. Yes, there's a closet in here. This is the entire Matchbox collection. Top to bottom, everything Matchbox related. Everything is in there. The shelves are double deep. So there's probably, I don't know, maybe 130, 140 or so jammers cases jammed in there. I have everything sorted by model. So variations and stuff. So those are all Chevy vans and stuff. TV news trucks, forklifts. Nothing is in any particular assortment. It's just, they're just sorted by model. So when I, for instance, if somebody says, hey, can you pull out a Ferrari F40? Well, I'm just going to have to go through and find it. They're not marked or anything like that. So this down here is all the models that are recent additions that I need to photograph and to add to the catalog, because every single model in here is photographed. I have a photograph of every single model in here. So it's the only part of my collection I do that with. I don't do that with anything else, just Matchbox. So it's really, really difficult to try to keep track of all this stuff by memory. It's basically impossible. Looking on the side right here, we do have some of these metal machines. These are Zuru or whatever the brand is. I kind of like these. They're actually really good quality for being the cheap, crappy stuff. They're all fantasy cars. It's just something weird, just something weird. And then I do have a few Corgis down here. They are branded as Hot Wheels Auto City, but they are Corgi castings. So I do have those guys there. Lying on the top, I got some other stuff. I got a Cord Super Hunt. I'm sorry, Classic Packard Super Hunt. Old school Hot Wheels, some RLC stuff. Legit RLC or Real Rider Cobras. Those were given to me as a gift. Try to get some of that glare. There we go. And then just a couple other additions here. Got the Power Wagon. Got that Charger because, Mopar. Get your factory sealed Bugatti. And then there's my autographed Charger from the Gathering in 2014. So I'm pretty happy with that piece. And then just a couple more of these metal machines on this side. So we move on to one of the bigger walls. This is a relatively new addition up here. These are some just regular Hot Wheels that I collect. Just mainline stuff, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Still working on what I want to put up there, what I have space for. So getting those guys up there. And then you're going to see Hot Wheels IDs all over the place. On the top here, these are all of my Bentley chase pieces for Mini GT. Hopefully the glare's not killing you guys. These cases here are all Majorette. It's all modern day Majorette too. I no longer collect older Majorette, so I just do modern day Majorette. Very hard to come across some of this stuff being in the US, but I've gotten lucky to get a couple connections outside the country to help me out. These are some promo trucks, XPO, Old Dominion, Estes. Those were gifts to me. Those are all high-end stuff. Some other 1/64 scale here. Got some first gear. Got some DCP in the back. just cool truck stuff. You got Matchbox Super Kings, Majorette. Down here on the bottom, got some A100. These are some errors, Charger errors that I've picked up. Some factory sealed, and then there's a Super Hunt at the bottom. Because I'm all about the Mopars. Those are all the premium Matchbox sets out thus far. The Volkswagen is still on its way. This is what I use to keep track of every year of Matchbox. And then once it's done, it gets cataloged and then put in here. So you can see it's empty because there's no 2022 stuff to put in there yet. So still working on that. On the bottom, these are all Tonka, Maesto, moving through, Road and Track, Mega Masters, Motorworks, everything Maesto related. Love all that stuff. All that stuff is wicked. This is all Hot Wheels Premium. This is the first time I'm showing this. So, moved all the premium in here. Got it all sorted up. Still working on lighting in this room, so don't pay attention to the cord. More Hot Wheels Premium here. Got a couple of things just chilling here. Got a couple Hall of Fame Ferraris. Some old school hot ones. My Ultra Red Stealths. And then that Chase C8. Moving into the corner. This is all Mopar. Mainly Chargers. Got your Hellcats in there from Auto World. More IDs. This is all my R33s. Some Chargers in there as well. Moving up. Some better R33s. R33 Nismo R. Nismo 400R. Moving through here. This is kind of the miscellaneous part, I guess you could say. I got Hummers, I got Auto World, got the Land Rovers in there. There's some custom pieces on the right-hand side there. So when I put this display up, I didn't really pay attention, so I actually can't get the cover off of it anymore. So it took a lot of work to get that cover on there. So unfortunately, I can't. I would pull it off to help with the glare, but it's just not gonna cooperate. And then in the corner here, got a couple Tomicas, more Hot Wheels ID. I use these to fill up whatever space I can. Moving into more Mopars, Chargers, Challengers, Power Wagons, more Chargers. A couple of, there's a greenie in there. New school Chargers. Obsessed with Chargers. So that is my very first tarmac I ever owned, and is my only tarmac I have. So a little bit of a tidbit there. These are all regular mainline Chargers. Some Maesto in there, Hot Wheels. So got that cool ID. This is race car display number 1. All race cars. Covered all kinds of different eras. Some Majorette helicopters on the top. Moving over, got Tomica sets on top of race car display number 2. Just moving through. Showing all that stuff up for you guys. Eventually, the mainline stuff will be moved out for premium once I can. So get rid of that stuff. Moving down underneath the race car displays. This is all my Greenlight Rams. Obsessed with Rams too. So it's all Greenlight. Dually drivers, hitch and tow, single packs, hobby exclusives. I mean, literally everything. There's maybe 1 or 2 that I don't have. Maybe. I'm pretty anal about that though. About getting all those as I can. And then under that is a very fantastic display. That is every single real working rig ever made, except for the newest case that just came out for 2022. Every variation, every re-release, the mail-ins, all that stuff. So definitely one of my pride and joys in my collection for sure. Definitely love that. Definitely love that. I've done a walkthrough on all of that stuff. So definitely check that out. Down here on the bottom, this is all speed wheels. Bunch of different eras, bunch of different releases, bunch of different series, all the way through here. And then it gets older as we get over to the other side here. This is the older release of speed wheels. So pretty good. It's pretty good. I got some more speed wheels, so we'll show those here in a minute. More Hot Wheels. Just a couple of castings I collect. And then, of course, the ice cream truck all the way through there. All the way back to the good humor. Another pride and joy. This is my Majorette 600 series trucks. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Every single truck in here is a different release. There are no duplicates. They may look like duplicates. You may think there's some duplicates in there, but these are all different releases, every single one of them. And there are differences between all of those. So, very excited. Very excited. The case was built specifically for those trucks, so I'm pretty happy how it turned out. Pretty happy. Pretty happy. Above that, a couple more Hot Wheels castings that I collect. Hummer, Ford truck, stake truck, tow truck, blimp. These muscle machine haulers. Filling up some perfect space. It is 1, 2, 4, and 5. Number 3 is not out yet, as far as I know. And then just a couple more Hot Wheels IDs to fill up space. And just to give you an idea, the whole purpose is I'm trying to get every single square inch of wall covered in cars. So that's kind of where we're at. Moving on to the next wall here. There is many cases here. There's a lot to go over. This is all my Atomica. I do have them listed in there in number order. So it starts from, number 1 up there and it goes all the way through. Goes down through the next collection down here. I was going to open that for you, but these cases are in the way down here, so I'll just showcase it for you. And there's a lot of older Atomica in there too. It's not all new Atomica. It's all sorted by number though. So these are where we get to Atomica Long. So that guy right there is number 120. Then we get into Atomica Long, which is one of my favorites. And then Atomica Premium. Then just a couple things to fill up space in there. Moving down to the next case. This case is absolutely jam-packed. It is 99% green light. We got Cosworth, Tahoes, the Nissan Patrol, Mini Coopers, Volkswagen C8s, all kinds of stuff. These are Auto World. These are green light. Datsuns, Skylines from Tokyo, Torque. Got more green light on the bottom. Got the mail trucks. Caprices are in there. It's almost all green light. It's almost all green light. Not completely green light, but it's pretty close. Moving on to the next case here. This is all green light. This is all Mopar. Let you take that all in. Moving down to the next one. This is pretty much all green light too. Actually, this is all green light. Got Jeeps, 300s, Darts, Durangos, Ram Chargers, Dodge trucks, Dodge van, Chargers, and then of course the GTX, looking pretty good. Moving on to the next case. Green light trailers. I do collect all these green light trailers, so a bunch of different variations. In case you guys didn't realize, that you will see a lot of red, white, and blue mixed in everywhere. If I can do that, I will. I really like that. I'm a patriotic person, you know, so try to incorporate that in my collection. Little Easter egg. Take a look down here. These are all green light HD trucks, trailers, and then that awesome Aero Vault trailer. Thing is wicked. Moving on to another case. More green light trailers. The land yacht, and then of course the car hauler that they've used extremely extensively. Just ridiculous amount of those. We're going to start moving into some bigger stuff from Greenlight. We're still all with Greenlight though. More HD trucks down in with the campers. Fleetwoods, all that good stuff there. Moving on, these are SD trucks. Got your trash trucks, dump trucks, Mack Granites, international tow trucks. Pretty much everything ever released on SD and HD. I have every SD truck related or ever released, but there are some HDs I don't have because I don't do the ramp trucks, the Chevy ramp trucks. So, got your Max. Looking pretty good. Tanker trucks, Workstar, all the way through there. So that covers the cases. Now, at the bottom, this is a lot of oddball old school stuff. So I got a bunch of Maesto here. Old school Maesto. Some of this is Mega Masters. So pretty cool stuff. Moving through, got some Kenner Fast 111s, a bunch of Kidco, Road Champs. Got a Corgi hanging out. A couple more items here. We got those Tough Wheels. Those are Kidcos. Some Matchbox stuff here and there. Got some Z toys. A little difficult to get it down there, guys. I apologize. Got some Real Toy here. Just a little bit of Real Toy. Pretty happy with that. Some other stuff. There's some older Speed Wheels. Matchbox. Road Champs. These are Intex. These are essentially Maesto. Z Toys. They are MC Toy, I guess you could say. Some other stuff. Corvettes. Stuff like that. Road Champs. These are Fastlane. Moving through here. Oddball stuff. Some more Z Toys. Some more Kenner. Roll out with a couple of Maestos. And then this is the much, much older, like Speed Wheels and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this is way, way older blistered stuff. Just kind of have it in this case to keep it, better shape. Not looking so ridiculous. All right, guys, I'm taking a look at the bottom here behind the studio area. This is kind of the, I guess you could say, money shot in a way. It's pretty much all the loose stuff or extras or, stuff that I just can't display. So this is what we're looking at here. Hot Wheels, you know, just stacked up. Variations, all that stuff like that. Stuff I've been collecting. The stuff in the case is more of the interesting stuff. You know, just oddball stuff. Left field kind of stuff. All those oddball hauls, all those, you know, weird stuff I grab. All that stuff ends up here. So we got Kidco and all kinds of crazy stuff in here. There's going to be Z toys and a bunch of other stuff. Just random stuff, just whatever's just laying around. Stuff I collect, stuff I pull out of, you know, dump bins or whatever. Got some more stuff up here. Take a look at. Some bigger case stuff here. You saw me pick up that Corgi just the other day. More oddball randos. Go through a couple more of these real quick. Just show you guys. Tank stuff. Some other oddballs here and there. Just random stuff for sure. Some more Kidcos. Some Burning Key cars. Even more stuff here. Most of these are all Hong Kong base. So before you get all crazy and be like, oh, cheap crap. The rest of this case is real toy. Throw these back up there. And then I got this hauler thingy right here on the side. This has all of my Kenner Fast 111s in it. Never enough Kenner. Always looking for more Kenner. Throw these back up in there. It's like real life Lego. It's like real life Lego to get that all in there. And then there's some other stuff down here. These boxes are empty. But then this is all Maesto. Some other stuff down here. More Hot Wheels. Stuff like that. I'll pull one out that's not Hot Wheels and show you. This is like Z toys and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Sorted up. Some more stuff on the side here. Just that random stuff I collect. Random stuff. Definitely run out of space over here for sure. And there's always crap laying on the studio. There's always crap sitting on the studio. And then this is the studio. So this is where all the videos are made. Everything's done up. This stuff is going to change at some point in time, but for now it's still here. And then just some more variations I'm working on for 95 first editions. In 96. So that covers room 164. So let's move out and take a look at the next room. All right, guys, we are out of room 164. We are in the next chapter. I do have some of these Mascari cases. I really like these display cases, but they are so expensive. They're really nice cases. They're just not worth basically $50 a piece. But this covers a couple castings I collect, with Camaro, and got the 850i. Love that Solar. And then the Audi Avis and the XJ220. Moving over here, this is where all my micro machines are. This is all modern day micro machines. Starts at the bottom, works its way up. I do have some promo stuff as well. The haulers. And then the rest of the bigger packs. And then moving up on this pillar I got up over here. Just a couple of random stuff. The rest of this stuff is all Mopar. Covering this pillar side that goes into room 164. This is all the A100s, the exception of one. If I have the chase will be with it. I really like that casting a lot. Moving over to this part here, this is the Porsche wall. I was going to do a video for this, but just didn't really pan out. I did show this on the Insta. It's nothing but Porsche. I love Porsche. Got the transports in there as well. That awesome Schuko hauler. All the 911 family. We do have the Para 64 threw up there. Some more Porsche. Got your speed machines. IDs. So pretty happy. Pretty happy. Of course, my chase. The rest of the chases are up there for Mini GT. I don't have regular Mini GTs in here. They're going to be on the other wall that we're going to head to right now. This wall has all the haulers. And if you see a double, that means there's a chase in the regular. Just going to roll through here on the top. Show you guys that. Some old school Skybusters. Just moving through the transports. These are the other A100s. Don't have chases for most of these, unfortunately. More more haulers from M2. That is the dealer Porsche from the convention last year, Matchbox convention. And then I do collect military stuff, mainly just Johnny Lightning. Really like that stuff a lot. It's really hard to find. So this is one of the reasons why I had those Skybusters planes up there. I do have this pretty cool thing about Allied aircraft and Axis aircraft from World War II. This display case that's right underneath it is filled with planes. Definitely not something you've seen on the channel. Definitely not something you're going to see on the channel. It's kind of a niche thing I have in here. This is all my Mini GT I don't have space for. So these are all the 190Es. That wicked Bentley I got with the broken wing. Ridiculous. Looking down at this display case, this is going to have all the cool oddball stuff in it. You got Road Champs, you got Road Tough, you got some old school Yacht Ming, Maesto, Real Toy, Z Toys, more Maesto. Love this stuff. I love these sets that used to be at Toys R Us. You know, the 25, 50, 75, 100 piece sets. I really, really like those sets a lot. You can't find those anymore, but they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. These are the mini GT cases. Easily one of my favorite parts of my collection. Still haven't cracked that guy open. That shell Porsche, it's hard. It was expensive. More mini GT, obviously. A lot of Civics. Moving on to this case, all the GTRs, Lambos, Senna, BMW. Again, red, white, blue. If I can do it, I'll do it. This case over here is all the bigger scale mini GT, basically. Got the transport on the top and then all the trucks and the Land Rovers. And then I have the Kaido house here. I have the mint one on its way. I don't have the purple one, so I'm probably going to have to get it now. Originally, I didn't care, but since I'll have the rest of them, I have to get it. These are all the boxed models that come in weird sized packages, I guess you could say. And then a couple more premium convoys. I just don't have anywhere else to put these right now, but they're going to have to come out because we're going to make some more room for Mini GT. Underneath that, yes, I collect Star Wars starships from Hot Wheels. I pretty much have almost all of them. Get that glare out of there so you guys can check it out. I actually really like those. It's kind of funny because a friend of mine bought me a TIE Fighter once for I don't know why. And then that kind of started the collection. I kind of liked the TIE Fighter, so I was like, oh, I'm just going to collect them all. And then that is the Death Star that you build with the limited edition chrome set or whatever it was. You get one piece per ship or whatever. So that was pretty cool. Moving on to this wall over here. This is where I stuck some muscle machines. No particular reason. Just threw them up there. I have nowhere else to put them. I do have all the rest of them that are out. They just don't fit. This display here is my Maesto convoy trucks. But there is some other stuff in there. There's Road Champs. Some Majorette in there as well. There's one Siku as well. Way in. That's a Siku. Again, red, white, and blue. If I can do it, I'll do it. More Hot Wheels. So we got the old number 5, the Suzuki. Got the Power Wagon in there. The Quad. The Hard Body. Bunch of castings I collect. Those two trucks right there, I just don't have space to put in there, so they're just chilling right there. Hot Wheels. I really like these displays. Basically all trucks or equipment or something like that. Variations and stuff like that. It's moving down so you get a good view of all that stuff. And then I got some monster trucks here. Monster trucks is a new niche thing for me. So I'm just buying the ones I like. Maesto Custom Rigs. There's one more Lone Star out, but I don't know if that Man TGS is ever going to come out. And you guys saw me pick up that Baños up there. So I just threw him up there. And then down here, just more truck-related stuff. Got some haulers from Hot Wheels, Muscle Machines Military, some other Hot Wheels stuff, Road Champs, Road Tough, truck-related stuff. It's all trucks. Some Kidco. Got some Mack, some Ertl Trucks of the World, Mack and International. Just more random stuff. No rhyme or reason, just taking up some wall space. I do have a display case right here that's kind of in the middle of the room. So I'm actually working on getting more of these. So all this stuff you see over here, for the most part, needs to go in these display cases. I just don't have any more. Just trying to add some more to the collection. 124 scale Lycan and the 570S. And then underneath that is the Combat Medic and some Viper stuff because those came off of a wall. Haven't figured out where to put those yet, so they're just chilling there right now. This case is ultra random. Do have some Micro Machine stuff in here. Some 124 scale. Just some random stuff. Got that Matchbox throwback retro parking service garage thing. Got that set up. Got some Road Champs 5-packs in there. Got a Super King. Some more trucks. Some military stuff. Big scale. Pretty cool Avenger Pro stock in the back. Mini Champs Viper. And then on the top, I have all these Super Rigs, Hot Wheels. I do collect these guys. I don't have anywhere to put those anywhere right now, so that's just where they stay. And then the back of this is all Team Transport. It's every single Team Transport except the Supreme set, obviously. But I have everything else. And then those are the motorcycles, 118 scale down in there. So that BMW I just added needs to go down in there. So that covers this case. I do have a couple of construction things on this side. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. So let's move upstairs. All right, guys, welcome to room 118. This is a new addition to the collection, so this is still a very much work in progress. But I will showcase what we got going on here. It's basically just storage for boxes and stuff up here. Got some other stuff up here, just storage-wise. This case looks pretty good. This is just a temporary case. I don't plan on keeping this because it doesn't match the rest of the room. Take a look at the first case we got going on here. These are all big scale. Move on to the next. No commentary, just take it in. Just take it in. Moving on to another case here. It's going to be all Porsche, Ferrari. Love Porsche. Just saying. couple I don't have space for down there at the bottom. So I still got to do a lot of rearranging in this room still. And I got to be really careful when I walk around because look at this. I got cars everywhere. You know, most of these I just picked up in a collection. So still working through them. Making sure we step around these. Again, red, white, and blue. If I can do it. This corner is one of my favorites. You guys know I really like race cars. So this whole corner is just filled with race cars. Moving over to this case is all Hummer, Lamborghini. We got some other stuff here too. A couple of Chrysler 300s at the bottom. Not a very common piece. Some other oddball stuff here. These are auto arts. Still got a whole stack of cars to go through here. Some Solitos and some other stuff here. Some higher end stuff. A couple cars there. Got the Chargers on the top. Some Jeeps. F-150. Some other stuff like that. So this room's a little off, obviously. But I'll get it under control. But still want to show it off to you guys, and just so you guys can see all my 1/18 scale. So here we go.